A Mafia boss froze the second he saw the birthmark on a girl's collarbone. Because no way, that mark looked exactly like the one on the woman who had saved his life 7 years ago. And because of that, bro didn't even hesitate. He instantly agreed to become her personal bodyguard. The girl looked confused for a second, then she handed him the advance payment and coldly said, "Just do your job right and stay out of my personal space." Here's the real situation. The girl's father had gotten seriously sick and fallen into a coma. And while he was unconscious, her fiancé had secretly teamed up with top executives to steal control of her family's company. With nowhere else to turn, the girl ended up at an underground fight club looking for the strongest bodyguard money could buy. And who did she pick? The undefeated fighter of the ring. But the second she stepped backstage, her fiancé suddenly showed up. Dude was furious. "You're coming home with me, now!" He even tried threatening her, using her father's life to scare her into obeying. But right on cue, the fighter stepped in. And honestly, the bodyguards who came with the fiancé didn't even survive 2 moves against him. They got absolutely wrecked, humiliated. The fiancé had no choice but to leave. After that, the girl rushed over to the man and begged him, "Please, protect me." At first, he said no, because truth be told, he only fought in underground rings to hide his real identity. But then, he noticed her birthmark, and suddenly, everything changed. Because 7 years ago, when he was practically dying, a girl with that exact same mark had saved his life, and ever since then, he had never forgotten her. So just like that, he changed his mind. He decided he was gonna protect her no matter what. And the first job she gave him, she looked him dead in the eye and said, "Put my fiancé in the hospital." Not even kidding. Soon after, the fiancé got lured to a warehouse with the promise of a fake $1 billion contract. The second he reached for it, bam! The guy knocked him out in one hit, then casually snapped a picture and sent it straight to the girl. They thought, cool, now maybe he'll back off. Yeah, nope, because after waking up, the fiancé became even more dangerous. He immediately suspected the girl was behind everything and started threatening her again. "You'll never escape my control." The girl got so scared, her face literally turned pale. She rushed straight to the hospital to see her father, and for the first time, it really hit her. Her fiancé had basically been controlling every single part of her life like a cage. Standing alone in the hospital hallway, she finally broke down. That's when, without saying much, the man quietly took off his jacket and placed it over her shoulders, then crouched down beside her and softly said, "No matter what happens, I'll always stay by your side." For the first time in forever, the girl actually felt safe. Right then, she ordered 24-hour security guards at the hospital, because now, she was finally ready to fight back against her fiancé. But the very next morning, everything went completely sideways. News suddenly exploded. The company's medicine had been found with dangerous levels of heavy metals inside. The whole city went into chaos. People were furious. To control the situation, the girl decided to hold a press conference. But things got ugly fast, because the company executives, the same people working with her fiancé, straight up set her up. They blamed everything on her in front of everyone. Then suddenly, someone in the crowd threw something at her. The danger was literally inches away. And then, out of nowhere, her fiancé suddenly stepped forward and blocked the attack himself.